Hi, I'm Real Genetic Demon, and this is New Venture on the ZX Spectrum. Now, this is kind of my... And when it comes to games, this is kind of my white whale of games. It's the one that I want to find on the original cassette with the inlay and whatever else it is, but I've never been able to find it. In fact, it took an awful long time before somebody actually uploaded a copy to the World of Spectrum, and I think it's on the Spectrum Computing website as well. But either way, it took a very long time for it to actually appear on there. When I found it, I was absolutely delighted. It's a bizarre game. It's not what you would... expect, or not what you necessarily did. There were management games out there on the Spectrum, and this is one of those games. It gives you the opportunity to start a new venture. You're given £25,000 capital. That's your money, that much you keep within the game. So I'll start and I'll show you what it is. There's not a lot to see, but I think from my point of view, it's worth seeing because this is the game that I would love to have a copy of. When I first played it, it was on one of those mixtapes your mate made with all those, with like 400 other games on it, or at least 10 maybe, but either way, 90 minute or 60 minute tape, and that's where they were, and you kind of had to guess and learn your way through it. But anyway, yeah, New Venture. Let's get into that. Anyway, so here's the choice. You've got to buy a shop. You've got to work a shop. This is the days when shops were there. You know what I mean? Nowadays we'd think of an Amazon warehouse. But anyway, these are the shops. So we've got a small frontage local village shop, 15 grand up front. That's it done. Probably some repairs and a bit of solicitor's bills. Double frontage ones, a little bit more expensive, but it's all yours. You get to keep it. Nothing else to it. Mid-sized central town, central town shop. Again, that's per annum, and you have to pay 10,000 every year for that shop. And then a large precinct one, which is 20,000. So we're gonna start small. We're gonna work our way up to it. So it's very 80s, by the way. It's a very 80s game, especially when you start seeing the things that they get offered as a gift within it. Do you want to buy one of these, pal? From the guy at the pub. So that kind of stuff goes on. So anyway, we'll buy that small frontage one. Let's go for it. And he asks you what you want to be: a clothes shop, a DIY hardware store, sports shop, grocer's shop, newsagent, shoe shop. Well, let's be honest, the only thing that would survive nowadays, and I'm thinking to the future here, 30 years into the future, is that newsagent. So we're going to go with a newsagent. It basically changes what goods you can buy. So you've got a small frontage local shop that sells papers and fancy goods. The price was that, and there is your solicitor fees and repair fees. So actually, it ate quite significantly into my initial outlay of cash. Bless me. Sorry about that. Okay. So let's do the obvious things first. Let's insure the business in case of any particular hazard. So it's going to cost me £310 to insure it against fire and flood and theft and a few other things. Yeah, well, let's insure the place. Let's be sensible about this. Let's insure it, and just in case. So we've insured the place, right? Okay. Now we need a little bit more out cash, so we're going to have to visit that old bank manager. So let's visit the bank manager. Gives a little bit special music for him. And we need to apply for a loan. We need an additional bit of cash. So let's apply for a loan, and yes, I'd like to apply for a loan. I think we're going to get an extra 5,000. I think that sounds like a completely reasonable amount of money. 50,000? No, 5,000. Delete one of them. Let's get an extra 5,000. That should help me. And I'm going to have to pay back at £86 per month. So everything's costing you. So it's kind of... But the funny thing about this is I would still be playing this. I was like, 12, 13 years old, and I was still into this. I was big into this. In fact, I sat and played it last night. I actually played it on emulator last night rather than actually on a real Spectrum. And I sat and played this for a good 2 hours, and I don't know why. I just sort of played it. This video, of course, won't go on for that long. So first thing to do, look, you've always got your printer. I mean, if you're that serious, you put your Spectrum printer in, and you print out a copy of what was going on with your stocks. Or your stock within your shop. Anyway, so I want to buy some stock. Right, there's things to note here. A to F. A is all year. F is sort of ad hoc, frequently. Maybe people will buy some, maybe they won't. It's got a kind of an odd system here that things sell throughout the year. If I remember rightly, let's just have a little look. B. B's ice cream, so that sells in the summer months, so you're sort of May, June, July and August it will sell things. but we're not in summer months. We're in winter months. If we want to buy stock again, let's go with that one. So we've got toys and books. That's for Christmas time. We don't really want that. Let's see what else we got in the stocks. It was quite difficult because I don't think it sorted them round, but it didn't make sense. Easter, maybe a bit early for Easter, I think. Here, let me just check what the other item is. Yeah, I want to buy some stock. Fireworks too early. So we're actually just going to have to buy toys and books because that's best for January, I think. Because it's not quite Easter, but it's not. So I might get a bit equal stock there because you'll see things sell when it's the right time of the year. So first, let's get some every year stock. Let's get £1,000 worth of those. Yeah, great. So that fills up the thing. Feels good actually filling up. Bigger the store, the more stock you can hold. So the X being your stock in the top corner there, it's equal 4,000 at the moment. It does increase over time. The more you sort of kind of buy things, it seems to increase that. I don't entirely sure the mechanic behind that one. Let's buy some of that C1 there, and let's get 1,000 of that as well. Let's do 1,000 of that. And then we're going to get some of the D, I think it is, which is Easter stock, because we're going to be moving into that. So I'm going to risk it here because I know that next month they'll definitely start buying it. So I'm going to go with 2,000 of the Easter stock. All right, so we got our stock here. So we got 2,000 in our stock. We've got a fair bit of cash in the bank. Do I want to buy more stock? No. It now asks me whether I'd like to advertise. Well, you can do this in two places, here and in the stock menu, but we'll do it here. So we'll advertise and we'll buy. So we're going to get some leaflets? Yeah, definitely. Going to get local paper, free local papers. Remember when we used to get those? Don't get them anymore, I don't think. Most places don't do them anymore. And the daily paper. So I'm selling the paper anyway. Might as well sell them information on that. And then we'll return the menu. Now you can do the same in the A for advertising. Same thing. It's already got them highlighted. Saves time. So now we're all set, ready to go. We're insured. We've got our loan. We can do a bank statement quickly if you like. See how we're going with the bank statement. January bank statement. We've still got 5,000 actually. I might pay back some of that loan. It might be worth doing actually. So, but no, we'll hold on to it because we're going to commence trading. We'll see how it goes. Right. Okay. So we'll use it as a backup in case. So T, commence trading. Here you go. Somebody comes into your shop and they say, comes up to you near your shop and says, "Would you like a Jaguar car?" Unfortunately, I don't have anything. I don't have enough money to buy one of those. So the measure of success in this game is money combined with things that you collect. And to win the game, you have to get what's known as the Falconmobile. Now, this is where, again, this is why it's my white whale. On the front of the new Venture cassette, there was the Falconmobile, and this is the thing you had to get. You had to have enough money that you could buy this beast of a car, and it would be, that was your pride and joy. You could actually, you were the winner when you got that. So that was the main thing about it. I think you could continue on, but you were the winner when you got that. Anyway, would you like to have sales? We don't do sales in my store. No sales for anybody. So no, we're not going to do sales. Right? Okay. Now we kind of watch as the bars fill up about people buying them. Usually find it's about 40 to 50% for the A ones. C's well spent there actually. I'm interested to see that one. Yeah, so we should have got more C look because C seems to be the one that's gone up a lot. So press the key. Yeah, I should have got some more toys and blocks, but it's okay. Well, I think we're still okay. I maybe get some more toys and blocks for next month actually, because I think that's probably the way to go. So we've done our sales. We've got our takings at the bottom, 3,000. Excellent. Must have spent 4,000 though. Then you got your wages, your housekeeping, your loans, and you get tax man coming and visiting you and other things. So let's whiz on a bit longer though. There's a bank statement, cracking. 8,000 in the bank and a little less on the loan because we've paid off a bit of it. So let's get some more stock. Let's get some more toys and games because I think that was a mistake to get the other one. So because it's kind of winter months, but you think of winter months as it's December, January, February. So that's what we should be doing. So let's get more stock. Let's get some more toys for the kids. Let's absolutely blow the budget on this. Let's go the whole hog. And buy absolutely maximum we can get, the 4,000 stock items. That is excellent. That's filling up nicely. It's very satisfying watching that go across the screen. All that excellent stock. Yes. Now there's only a limit your shop can hold because it's only a teeny little shop, so we can put a bit more in. I'm going to put the lot in here as well. I am. Oh no. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to put 1,000 in there, and we'll get some of those infrequent items. Those kind of, because sometimes you hit lucky with them, sometimes you don't. I don't know whether it charges more for them, but we'll get some of this F as well, and we'll get 250 of them just in case people want some of those random items, those gifts. They might want them, they might not. So, do I want to advertise? Yes, I do, absolutely. I think though we need to get ourselves out there, so I think we're going to go with local radio this time round. A little bit of local radio, not quite big enough for television, and we're going to commence trading. So, we're still insured. If I just press the insurance, there we go. But let's commence trading. Let's get in there and do that bit of trading. Oh look, would we like a holiday in Spain? You see, it's all about what you can own and what you have. This is the 80s, remember, so we've got to think big. We're going to take everything we can get a hold of. Oh yes, we definitely want a holiday in Spain. Thank you very much. Proud owner of nothing at all, but I've taken a holiday in Spain. Sweet. Right, no sales in this shop. It's a local shop for local people. We'll have no sales here. Okay. Yeah, nice sales there. About that, like I said before, 40-50%. Let's go with the C. Let's go for it. Look at that. Look at those sales. That radio advert really did a good thing there. Yeah, excellent. Bit of the D as well, actually. I was quite surprised by that. Bit of those Easter eggs have gone. So, let's have a look. Good sales there. Excellent sales. Excellent sales. And we even sold a bit of the gifts as well. So, big money there. Nearly doubled our money. Excellent. Taking some very good gas bill, wages, housekeeping, loans and repayments. Brilliant. I don't know how that makes up the sum at the bottom though. It never seems to make particular sense. Right, I'm gonna go see the bank manager now, and I'm gonna give him back £1,000. I think because that would help with the overall system. The other things that I would like to say about this game, and all interesting things about it, is it does, as I say, very 80s. I've said with big colours, all kinds of exciting things to do with that. But I tell you what, the other thing it does is that there is actually a point where it offers you a fallout shelter, because there was such a risk of Cold War turning into a nice hot war with nuclear weapons that you needed a fallout shelter. And if you didn't have that fallout shelter within your customised items, you would die. And then you wouldn't be able to reopen the shop the next day. And that literally is how it worked. If you actually had the fallout shelter, you could reopen the shop the next day. It was really hilarious, but at the same time, brilliant at the same time. So we'll do another month's worth, and I'll let you go, and I'll continue playing because let's be honest, I'm just doing stocks here. It's quite it's one of those. Yeah, it's good fun to be honest, but at the same time, it's just stocks and things like that. So. If you've ever played original Championship Manager and things like that, it kind of appeals to those kind of people who like that kind of game, you know, where the sort of got to control what you're doing and this, that, and the other. And I know it's very simplistic, but at the same time, I absolutely love it. You can spend ages on it. I mean, from a video point of view, if you've stayed and watched this, you've been watching now for nearly 13 minutes or over 13 minutes. So it's quite Moorish in that sort of sense. Let me buy some more of those, the F ones as well, I think. Can we get some? Yeah, we can. Let's get 500 of those. Just get some of those gifts in there. We'll get ready to go for those. No, I'd like to advertise. Yes, I would. Shall we go the whole hog? We'll hit the telly. We'll hit the telly. And we'll tee to commence trading. Would you like to... no, I don't. We don't do sales in the shop. We're never going to get rich if we do sales, because it sells it at cost price, so you don't make any money out of that. Here we go. The television advertising has it absolutely brought in the extra beef. It probably has, actually. That's more than 50%, I think, on the old general goods, or the newspapers. Oh, and I bought the wrong items. We're in March now. I should have been buying Easter eggs. Oh dear, made a mistake there. Definite mistake. Didn't really make the return on the amount outlaid for the television there. It's a bit of a shame. Telephone bill. housekeeping, no loan repayment. Oh, what a mistake on the money there. Never mind. Anyway, so, yes, so that was New Venture. This is, as I say, one of my kind of white whales of a game. I would love to actually own the original, but I've never been able to find it. Lots of searching, never actually found it. It took me a long time before I even found another copy of it as a tape file. But anyway, so I hope you enjoyed. I've been your host, Real Generic Demon. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye-bye now.